Hey peeps, it's your girl Daxani and welcome back to my YouTube channel and another year of hashtag Mermay. Ayo! I've got a few mermaids done, not a lot, but I'm not going to do all 31 days. I'm only going to do 16 days. And as for the prompt list, I'm going to do hashtag Pantone Mermay, created by Sonia Stegman and Vetvi on Instagram. Sonia Stegman, she has a YouTube channel as well, but all of their information will be down below in the description box. So feel free to check them out, subscribe, follow, do whatever you wish to do. So for day one of Pantone Mermay is called Aurora Pink. Now the Disney inside of me definitely wanted to draw Aurora as a mermaid, yet at the same time it's been overdone. A lot of people have drawn like Disney princesses in general as mermaids, and so I was like, no, let me just create a fresh character from my mind. And besides, I feel like drawing Disney princesses is, you know, I feel like it's a lot of pressure because when people, I don't know, I feel like doing Disney fan art, there's a lot of pressure there, and like I can't fully explain it, but anyways, I just wanted to do something fresh, a fresh character to get me started, and this was something that I already had in mind. I wanted to work with beautiful dark skin, you know, because dark skinned girls and boys need love too. Besides, the dark skin that I gave her fits this color so nicely. As far as style, well, I wanted to go a little bit deeper, and what I mean by that is last year I did all 31 days of Mermay, so I basically only did kind of like this sketchy quick style of my mermaids because it was quick and easy, and it was just kind of looking more like a sketch than, you know, actual full-on details, and I didn't really focus too much on perfect line art and all that. I kind of still don't, but for this year I wanted to kind of go into like nicely detailed and flat colors. I'm honestly not really all that ahead with creating my mermaids. Like, I'm on my 4th mermaid right now, and I know some people are basically pretty much ahead and prepped up and ready to go to post, but I know it's gonna kind of catch up with me later on. But I mean, like, mentally, like, I'm telling myself, yeah, I'm ready for it, but there's gonna be that excitement of wanting to post my mermaid, you know. It's like, I don't even see it as like overwhelming, or maybe it is, and I'm just kind of like denying it. I don't know, but I don't feel overwhelmed. It's just kind of more I'm excited to do this, especially because last year for Mermay was such a success for me, and what I mean by that is the creativeness that I had to create each mermaid. I blew myself away with that, and this year I'm gonna try to keep it simple, maybe by not doing backgrounds, because I know last year that's what I was focusing on too. This is just kind of a little bit of storytelling somewhat, but I think I'm just gonna focus on details of the mermaids and not so much as the background, unless, you know, my creative calling is tugging at me and it's like, oh, you know, it needs a little bit of this and a little bit of that, oh, let's add a background. Like, if something like that happens, then, you know, then you guys might see a mermaid with the background. So who knows. I will say now too, I think like to kind of cut back on time a little bit, I'm not drawing like the full mermaid fin, or if anything, like, I say this now, but I feel like things are gonna change, but like I wanted to just kind of do either like maybe just a bust of like mermaids and not do tails, but then, you know, then there's this product and we have like half of her fin, because honestly, just timing and just trying to get these mermaids out and not focus too much on detail, even though part of me does that anyways. For the hair right here, it was kind of, it was a little unsettling at first because I'm still trying to, I guess, find new ways of coloring hair. So when you guys see the mermaids that I do, you'll probably notice like a slight difference on how I color the hair because I'm still testing things out. Like I would love to do more details on hair, but at the same time I don't really want to, because I don't want to have to really focus so much detail. And then too, I think my style has become a little bit more simplified and less like a painting as my past drawings looked like. If you guys have seen my older drawings, they've kind of looked more like painted rather than just simplified. What is it called? Flat coloring? Yeah, you know, of course I have the shadows and stuff, but lately I've been doing the flat colors. It works, and I think it's really nice. I used to avoid flat coloring because it's like, no, it's just so boring, but now it's just like, I love it. With the seaweed, I thought it kind of helped the photo pop a lot actually, because there was like, I feel like this tone of pink, it's actually not a bad tone of pink, you know, but it's also, it's kind of like loud at the same time, so I kind of feel like if I didn't have the seaweed, it would kind of just, I don't know, I feel like it just wouldn't look right, but the seaweed kind of makes everything come together, and I think it was a really good touch. And especially like that green color, I just kind of used that same color pink and I left it like at that saturation, and I just changed it to green, and it flows so well. I'm actually really happy with this, honestly. Yay! Also, I didn't really want a lot of pink strands in her hair, since, you know, I already have this pink backdrop. So I think like the amount of streaks that I've put in her hair is a good amount, and it's not too overwhelming. It's not in your face. Because I also did think like maybe like make it look like her hair was dyed, like you know, it'll be black at the top and then towards the bottom of her hair it'll be pink. But I'm like, no, that's not gonna look all that great. So I think this was a perfect decision, if I do say so myself. And I do like the pearls around her hips, and I think the only thing that I wish I would have done is, like, I don't know what to call that, but where her waist is before it gets to the mermaid tail, like, because that's supposed to be a little bit transparent. Like if you look at Ariel from The Little Mermaid, like that part on her waist, that's part of her fin, it's like, it's a little bit transparent, and I didn't do that. I kind of just forgot. And then too, okay, last thing about this drawing, of course, is the hand. I kind of wanted to make it look like as if she's stroking some hair back behind her ear, and also too, it just kind of gave me an opportunity to slightly hide her hand, especially with that earring that she has on. So, you know, I had to be a little sneaky because I wasn't ready to mess with hands yet. I just wasn't in the mood, you know what I'm saying? You know, for people who just hate drawing hands, yeah, I was not in the mood to do so in this one. And instead of some ordinary bubbles, I wanted to make heart bubbles. I just felt like it was very fitting and loving. Alright everyone, so this is the finished product. I hope you guys like it because I sure do. I'm actually really happy. You know, day one turned out super well. If you guys are doing Mermay, let me know how your first day of Mermay went. You know, let me know what you're feeling so far. How's it going? Do you feel either like meh about like your day one, or do you feel like pumped about your day one, or you just kind of like, you know what, this ain't it, fam. You know, day one was not the day, but tomorrow, day two will be a better day. You know, sometimes it gets like that sometimes. But anyways, you guys, as usual, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, feel free to subscribe, but don't feel pressured to do so. It's just a suggestion. And anyways, thank you all for listening. Thanks for watching, and I shall chat with you soon in the next video. Bye.